Hi, everybody, and welcome to Ask Allie, your place for spiritual advice for busy people. Ask Allie is the longest running spiritual podcast on iTunes. I've been helping others there since 2005. Today is Monday, February 11th, 2019. I want to thank you for tuning in and giving me a listen to. If you'd like to get a reading or have your energy balanced, find out more about me or support the podcast, I'll leave the information below in the show's notes. And don't forget, if you like this episode, please rate it. Sorry about last week. Sometimes stuff like this happens. It's not going to surprise me if it comes up again next week or the week after. Bear with me. One person, I can only be in one spot at a time. Now, this Friday, I'm going to be doing another episode of Soul to Soul, where the topic is always soulmates. It's a live show. I take questions. You guys can ask for advice. It's from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Fridays. I think that's the only announcement I have right now. I'm sure I'll think of something, but it'll probably happen after I'm done with this episode. So, let's go to our card overview, Oracle card overview of the week for February 11th, 2019. I am using the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. One of my favorite decks. I use it often. So, let's see what this week is going to bring us. I got a good feeling about the week. I think, excuse me, some tempers could flare, but for the most part, it's going to be a good week to speak your mind, to find the courage to do something new. Creativity is going to be pretty up this week. So, but let's see what cards we get. Now, as always, hey, Lucky. This is an overview, so not every card will pertain to every person. Just gotta let you know those type of things. Hey, Lucky, what are you doing? Lucky? Oh, Lucky. Go do your potties. Oh, Xena, leave her alone. All right. So, this week we have Distant Thunder, Clear the Air. It's a fantastic week to do this because there's a lot of blue energy around. It's a fantastic time to speak up and to be heard and listened to by other people. So, if there's something you need to clear up, this is a week to do it. So clear the air. Next up, we have, like this one, Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. I think that when we clear the air, that success expands in our life comes up. This is a week to take chances. This isn't a week to make a calculated risk, so you don't want to overthink things. You want to feel into it, and if it feels right, do it. Okay? It's just a good week to do things. And last but not least, we have Rejuvenating Rain. Clear the past, heal the present. I think this comes with, clear the air. So we have two cards that's telling us to clear things out. It's time to let things go, speak our mind, get things out of the way so that we can enjoy success, so that those gates can open. When we hold on to things that bother us, whether it be anger, regret, pessimism, when we hold on to these things, it doesn't allow us to take a step forward and to move on. It keeps us chained exactly where we're at, repeating the same lessons over and over again, repeating the same thoughts, treading water. None of us like to feel like that. None. So get things off your chest. If the person you want to speak to clear the air with, maybe you don't feel comfortable around them, maybe you're afraid of them for one reason or another, or maybe they're deceased, you can write this down. You don't have to say something to somebody face to face. You can write it all down, and afterwards you can burn, hello Lucky, you can burn the letter that you've written, or you can fold it up and stick it away. The point is to get it out of your system, get it out of your energy, and then make it go away. Because once you write it down or you're vocal about it, it leaves your energy. You've said your piece, it leaves your energy. That's what you want in order to move on. So again, quick recap. We have distant thunder. It's time to clear the air. Hi, Zena. We have, gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. And rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. All right? What do you think, Zena? Yeah, she just fell off the thing. That's how she feels. All right. Good. I keep getting all these alerts on my phone, and it's all the fact that it's flooding here because all the snow and the rain and the swamp that's by me, lakes and swamp, is getting too high. The rivers around here, the streams, way too high. So water's got to go someplace, right? Over the road. So this week, our topic. Get a drink there of coffee, and it is 3 ways to push through the pain when a soulmate breaks your heart. Because I don't know about you, but, my heart's been crushed many times by soulmates. And each time I think, how can a soulmate who is so close to me, soul-wise, crush me like that? They crush you up. Into, like tinfoil, take a tinfoil, squeeze it up, and then throw it. That's what it feels like. It hurts. It hurts like hell. When a soulmate breaks your heart, you think you're going to die. And you think it's going to kill you because the pain is so bad that it should kill you, right? When a soulmate crushes you. It hurts so bad that it should kill you, you think. Each time for me, not only did it break my heart, it felt like I had an entire hole in the middle of my chest, all the way through. Front part of my heart chakra, the back part of my heart chakra, it felt devastating. Okay. The reason why the pain is so intense when a soulmate breaks your heart, because our most significant relationships are with a soulmate. And every once in a blue moon, a twin flame, but a twin flame will not crush you, okay? But our most significant relationships are with soulmates. These relationships, they help us get something, learn something, grow somehow. And these are the relationships that are the ones that hurt us the most. They do, because they help us grow and learn the most. Soulmates that we tend to learn lessons from are some of the closest soulmates to us. They're not our twin flame, as I mentioned earlier, but they are the closest soulmates to us. They're part of either your soul family or your soul group. Now, in case you haven't heard me talk about souls before, take an egg carton, okay? All the eggs in there, hello, Lucky. Yeah, all the eggs in there are your soul family, okay? Oh my gosh, go away. All the eggs in there are your soul family. The 12 eggs, everything's cut in half, 24 souls, your soul family. You're in there, you and your twin flame. So, the other 22, soul family. Now, when eggs get shipped to the store, they're put in a shipping carton, right? I don't know how many cartons of eggs go in there. I've never asked anybody. I'm surrounded by farmers, so I probably should. But those egg cartons, everyone that's in that box, that shipping container going to the store, that is your soul group. Okay? And because they're so close, that's why it crushes you. When something happens and you break up with a soulmate, something happens, and the pain isn't as intense, or it's pretty easy to get over. And I say easy to get over and move on. It's like 3 months or less would be somebody outside of this group. Then it's the soul's further away from you. They're probably in the soul circle, okay, which basically is, the whole damn farm full of chickens and their little eggs. All right? So, when your soul is crushed by a soulmate, how do you push through the pain? Well, there's three things that I found works. And again, this has happened plenty of times to me, both ex-husbands, and then when I met Bill and I met Will, and there were, a soulmate or two in high school and beyond. So the three ways I have found to push through the pain. The lesson or reason you two were brought together has ended. Oh, for the love of God, will you two stop? I am trying to have a conversation. One-sided, mind you, but a conversation nonetheless. Zena, Lucky, stop. Somebody come here. If I pat this, maybe a cat will show up. Zena, Lucky, I need a cat. You, come here. Oh, not over there. Over here. All right, well, let's continue. So remember three things. The lesson or reason you two were brought together has ended. So whatever you're supposed to get, whatever you're supposed to grow from, whatever type of lesson you're supposed to learn, it's happened. Okay? And even part of the lesson sometimes can be the fact that you two need to move apart from one another. That is sometimes the lesson. The only way to drive soulmates apart so that they continue to grow is to add hurt to the mix. Okay? Number two, the hurt that is provided by the less evolved part of you, the human part. So the soulmate hasn't wounded you. His or her human counterpart has. And number three, your human existence does not last forever. You have an expiration date. You do, I do, we all do. You can waste your time playing the pain repeatedly, or you can do what you were put here to do and then live the life you were given. These are three things to remember to push through the pain. I'll repeat. The lesson or reason you two are brought together has ended. The only way to drive two soulmates apart is to add hurt into the mix. 2. That hurt is provided by your less involved part of you, which is the human part. Our souls are much more evolved than our human counterpart. Okay? So the soulmate, the soul of the other person, has not wounded you. Their human counterpart has. And remember, as humans, we do stupid-ass things and we mess up. It's part of being human. And number 3, because we're human, we don't last forever. Someday I'm going to die. Someday you're going to die. Someday everybody I know is going to be dead. And you can waste your time going over the pain that you have been through with this soulmate. Or you can push forward and do what you're supposed to do. Live the life you were given. You can remember those 3 things. You can ignore those 3 things. It's always your choice. I simply have provided options. Okay? And here we are at the end. If you like this episode of Ask Allie, please rate it and tell your friends. And in case no one's told you today, you're awesome. I love you. And have an incredible week. We'll hopefully catch you next Monday, guys. Bye-bye.